Hi everyone, my name is Melinda and I'm a paediatric dietitian. Today I'm going to be talking to you about cow's milk protein allergy in babies and how to manage it. So before we jump in, just a little bit about myself. So I'm an accredited practicing dietitian and nutritionist and owner of Lifestyle Nutrition. So I'm based in Melbourne, but I offer consultations Australia-wide. So I have a special interest in paediatric allergies, intolerances and gut health, and love being able to help parents feel more confident managing food allergies and intolerances and overcoming gut issues. So today I'm going to start off with an overview of cow's milk protein allergy before looking at the nutritional management, so looking at the exclusion diet, then how to achieve nutritional adequacy on a cow's milk free diet, and then finishing off with the reintroduction process using a milk ladder. So starting off with the overview. So in Australia and New Zealand, around 2% of babies have a cow's milk protein allergy. So a cow's milk protein allergy occurs when the body's immune system reacts abnormally to the protein found in cow's milk, causing an allergic reaction. So we have two types of cow's milk protein allergy. We have a non-IgE mediated allergy, also often referred to as a cow's milk protein intolerance. However, the correct term is non-IgE mediated allergy. And then we've got the IgE mediated allergies. So in terms of our IgE mediated allergies, these are rapid onset reactions. So they normally happen within 15 minutes, potentially up to 2 hours. And we see symptoms such as hives, swelling of the face, lips and eyes, stomach pain, vomiting, diarrhea and potentially anaphylaxis. The non-IgE mediated allergies, on the other hand, are delayed. So they normally occur anywhere from 2 hours up to several days later. So they are harder to pinpoint. So the symptoms we see with these reactions are things like your blood and mucus in your stools, vomiting and diarrhea which is delayed, eczema, irritability and poor growth. Looking at diagnosis, so the IgE mediated allergies can be diagnosed for either a blood test, so a serum-specific IgE blood test, which was formerly known as your RAS test, or through skin prick testing. Your non-IgE mediated allergies, on the other hand, are diagnosed through an exclusion diet, so normally 2 to 4 weeks, followed by challenges over a 1-week period to confirm the diagnosis. In terms of nutritional management, so for exclusively breastfed babies, the treatment is a maternal cow's milk exclusion diet. For formula-fed babies, we do have several options. The first line is normally an extensive hydrolyzed formula, provided your baby doesn't have anaphylaxis to cow's milk. So in these formulas, the cow's milk protein is broken down to make it suitable. So we've got several options here, such as your Alfair, your Allapro, and your Pepta Junior. In about 10% of babies, they will react still to the extensive hydrolyzed formula, and the second line approach would be an elemental formula, such as Allacare, Neocate, or Alphamino. Rice formulas are also another option, such as your Novulat formula, and for babies over 6 months, soy formula could also be an option. For babies, however, with a non-IgE mediated food allergy or cow's milk allergy, we do see a high crossover with soy, so around 30 to 50% of babies will react to soy as well as cow's milk, so in these babies, these formulas would not be recommended. In terms of starting solids, the guidelines are the same for babies without allergies, but you start when your baby is ready at around 6 months, but not before 4 months, and you introduce a variety of solid foods, but obviously exclude cow's milk. It's important to be aware when you're on the exclusion diet what foods contain cow's milk protein, so this is a really good summary. It is also important to note that a large percentage of babies with cow's milk protein allergy will also be allergic to other animal milks, such as your goat's and sheep's milk, so in this case these products would also need to be avoided. In terms of hidden sources of cow's milk protein, it's so important on any packaged foods you buy to check the ingredient list for cow's milk. So this is again a good summary of foods that may contain cow's milk protein. So again, as it is one of the main allergens, it will be listed very clearly on the packet whether it contains cow's milk or dairy. Supplements would be the exception here, as in Australia, supplements don't have to list allergens. So if your supplement or your baby supplement doesn't state that it's dairy-free or cow's milk-free, it's really important to check with the manufacturer that it is suitable. We also have to cover achieving nutritional adequacy on a cow's milk-free diet. So we know there are several at-risk nutrients, including vitamin A, vitamin D, several of your B group vitamins, as well as calcium and protein. Including a variety of your calcium-rich foods, your healthy fats, and your protein-rich foods, you will be able to fill many of these nutritional gaps. However, the main one I will see most mums falling short on is calcium. So for breastfeeding mums, the requirement is 1,000 milligrams a day. I will always recommend including, in particular, plant-based milks which are fortified with calcium, tofu if you're not on a soy-free diet, and tinned salmon and sardines with bones. The nuts and seeds and leafy greens can also be good inclusions in addition to the other foods to help meet your requirements. For babies and toddlers, again, calcium is really important for their bone development. So I would be recommending, once they're over 1, your plant-based milks fortified with calcium, as well as a combination of these foods. Obviously for nuts and seeds, we'd be recommending more your nut and seed paste and your ground nuts, because whole nuts obviously would be a choking risk. Again, in terms of the healthy fats for breastfeeding mums, these are really important to help support obviously your breast milk. And for babies and toddlers, obviously we need these healthy fats to support the growth. So including your avocado, your nuts and seeds, and your oils. Protein, again, really important for breastfeeding mums and babies and toddlers for growth. So again, looking at including a variety of your meat, chicken and fish, your eggs, your legumes, your tofu if you're not on a soy-free diet, and your nuts and seeds. Lastly, I just want to touch on reintroduction using the milk ladder. So we know for most babies, around 80%, they will grow out of their cow's milk allergy around the age of 3 to 5. For babies with specific non-IgE mediated allergies like your proctocolitis, where we see a lot of blood and mucus in stools, we normally see these allergies resolving around that 12-month age. So it is recommended to assess for tolerance at 9 to 12 months of age, provided your baby's been at least 6 months dairy-free, and we normally recommend doing this using the milk ladder. So milk ladder consists of 6 steps. It works on basically the theory that the more baked the milk protein is, the better tolerated it is. So in step 1, it would be a cookie or biscuit made with some milk powder. Step 2, muffin made with some milk. Step 3, pancake made with some milk. Step 4, some cheese. Step 5, yogurt, and step 6, milk. Obviously, your dietitian or healthcare professional will be able to guide you how quickly to work through these steps and specific amounts, but it will be dependent on your baby. For babies with current eczema or history of immediate onset of symptoms, serum-specific IgE blood tests or skin prick tests for cow's milk should be completed before starting any challenges. Supervised challenges may also be recommended, particularly even in a hospital setting if it is a severe cow's milk allergy. So I hope you found this talk helpful today. It was a lot to cover, so I've just really scratched the surface of managing cow's milk protein allergy in babies. But if you do need any more support or have any questions, please reach out. Here are some of my contact details. But I really hope you have found it helpful, and as I said, any questions, just reach out. So thank you.